How about we never talk about this day again? Hey guys, Badminton. Becky, an American living and playing badminton in China. As you can see with the lights going on, it's right after lunch, it's 2 o'clock. Competition is getting ready to start. I'm just talking a lot. There's also some horn. Anyway, here we are today, competition. You've seen many of my competition videos at this court, the court with the brown walls. It's the only court that I play at with the brown walls. Normally, this is a competition you sign up for individually, and the leader, the owner, group leader, puts you together in a team of strangers. Time we get to choose our partners. So, Achi, hey. So, he wants to show off. No. Guess who just played softball all morning long? He had, today's a 2 competition day for him. Oh, okay. Next time I pan over, he's gonna be in like full baseball gear. But he had softball this morning. He left at 8 this morning. It's now 2 o'clock. He hasn't eaten any lunch, but he doesn't want to eat any lunch because we are about to start in 5 minutes. We are playing 4 games. Boom, 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 boom. We're 3 games, 1 game break, then the 4th game. So today's competitions, all mixed doubles. We are split into A and B groups. I don't know what that means because it looks like all the ages are mixed. It's not an age thing, and I don't think it's a skill thing because we're in the A group. So if we are in the top group, that's cool, but I think it's maybe just 2 signed up or something. Oh, okay. Acha wants to go warm up. I will tell you the rest in a moment. You know how I always say, and a lot of people think badminton clothes are so ugly. Check out Acha's little number today. Not only is his shirt super ugly, but he wore patterned pants as well. So I think he's gonna do a good job distracting our opponent in the clashing of colors and patterns on his clothes. Today's video brought to you by Dragon Badminton Shop. Go there for all your awesome badminton swag. We have a bunch of new stuff, including a skull and crossbones, but the crossbones are badminton rackets, and it says Racket Rebel. Hoodies, blankets, everything to get you ready for this winter, and the perfect place to buy gifts for your favorite badminton fan. Okay, anyway, the good but also bad thing about this, like, I'm looking around at like all the teams. There's like really good teams here. Like this isn't like a big competition. This isn't like the Victor Yannick competitions. This is just kind of like a club competition. But this club has really good people, so I don't know what our chances are. It's so cute. Our umpire, he's like that young guy standing over there. He's like actually shaking. He's so nervous. We started off this game in a good mood, but that quickly changed. I know, I will admit, and I rarely admit this game was totally my fault. I was just off my game. I was trying as hard as I could, but I just kept getting in his way, or I was hitting it out, or not using enough pressure, hitting it in the net. It was just a really off game. We even hit rackets. We never do that. So, yes, it was a bad game for me, and it's definitely my fault, but I was also really mad at Acha because he started getting mad at me. In a competition, when your partner is down, I do think it is your duty and responsibility to cheer them up, not make noise, not act dejected, not be annoyed when they make mistakes, because it was good faith mistakes. I was trying. I wasn't just standing there scratching my butt. So when he kept acting annoyed at me, I got really annoyed at him, and he started, you can see he's just kind of standing in the back. He's not like in the ready position. And so he got annoyed at me, and he was like, well, I'm not gonna play seriously if she's not playing seriously. And then he would, like, every time I made a mistake, he would be like, you know, he would look at me, he would glare at me, he would not look at me, he would refuse to look at me, he would mutter some words, and I got really, really angry at that. See, like that. And like this. So after this game, which I think we lost 7-21, which is pretty embarrassing, we were both heated and we walked off the court and we just started yelling at each other. He was like, well, I don't want to play with you if you're not going to play seriously. And I was like, I was playing seriously. I was just playing really poor. And we were just yelling at each other. And I was like, you need to encourage me. Like, when your partner's down, you need to encourage them. And he was like, well, you know, other people shouldn't affect how you play. You play or you don't play. And I was like, no, that's not how it works, you know? And he was like, encouragement doesn't help. And I'm like, I'm literally telling you right now, it would help me if you encourage me. Instead, you totally insult me and make me angry, which makes me play even worse because I already feel bad that I'm playing poorly. And we just like fought the entire time before the next game. And so the next game started in a cold, icy war. Now in this game, I was playing more normal. I mean, I wasn't playing especially good, but I also wasn't especially bad. I was just kind of very normal play. But Aja had kind of given up even before we started, and he was just kind of playing quite lazy, which of course made me angry, but we were already angry, so you know how it is. These opponents, they actually ended up winning third in the whole competition. Our third game was much of the same, so instead of seeing that travesty, here is some actual good mixed doubles. And this one, I know our opponents who play them a lot. They're the only ones that I knew for sure could beat us. So we're gonna end on a real high note. And by high, I mean very, very low. It's always fun to play with friends who you are very friendly with, but again, the anger was so close to the surface. All it took was just a few mistakes. Although I played my best game was this game, and I think I played really well. Aja, meanwhile, made a lot more mistakes than me, though admittedly it had been a few hours and he didn't even eat lunch, and it was probably 4 o'clock by this time. So the poor guy was like exhausted from his other competition and lack of food. But we did better than expected. This was the only game we got above 10 points. I think it was a normal game. It was something like 15, 16 to 21. So the most respectable. But it was still not a great time, not a great competition, and it took eating lunch and sitting and watching other people play till our resentment passed and things were back to normal. How about we never talk about this day again?